My grandparents came to Alberta early in the 20th century. They and many like them had come an awful long way from home. Germany, France, the Ukraine. But there was a promise of a better life here in Canada's new western province. Its vast agricultural land stretching as far as the eye can see. I can only imagine what Grandpa and Grandma faced in the beginning. Sod huts, harsh weather, oh, the back-breaking work. But they and the newcomers like 'em had a dream. And by working together, they found a future.
I asked God to give us a name. The name that came to me was the United Farmers of Alberta. Our motto, equity.
The UFA brought the farmers a new spirit of cooperation and a sense of community. Grandpa and his neighbors started buying supplies in volume, now with the leverage to get the best price. When Dad came along, Grandma said the isolation lifted. She was proud of the farm, too. And UFA gave her a place where she could stand up and be heard.
Picture our absurd nervousness when we rose to offer suggestions. We had no money to work with and were to cooperate with the men's group, which did not at first realize the added strength which the women would lend to their own movement.
As the UFWA, those women made leaps and bounds forward, laying the foundation of our public health and education here in Alberta. Welcome to the club, ladies. After the Great War, Grandpa and Grandma bought a tractor, first one around here. But with great advancement came even greater needs. So tell me now, can a farmer run for office? Overnight, those farmers were given charge of this province, and a fellow from over in Westlock became Alberta's first UFA premier. Oh, it must have been some time watching a UFA government make Alberta strong. UFA had a good run in politics, but then those 30s hit and knocked hell out of everything. Grandpa passed the farm on to Mom and Dad, and well, then I came along. They said I was light on their horizon. Nobody forgot that awful depression. Dad swore his machines would never sit idle or empty again, so those farmers up and entered the oil business. Out came a brand new petroleum product line. So I was just a youngster, but I still remember that first big maple leaf. My grandparents could only have imagined there under one roof, the farmer and the rancher could find all of their farm supplies and products. For years, I worked side by side with Dad, and we watched as the family farm grew and became more mechanized. Our needs had become broad and diverse, but for sure, we always knew where to turn to get just what we needed, and most importantly, when we needed it. UFA took an active role in our community. Through 4-H, I watched the kids learn and mature. Their grandfather would have been real proud. And I wonder what Dad would have thought about cart-operated gas pumps and a network of them clear across Alberta and crossing the borders on both sides. So, as I get ready to retire and pass the farm on to yet another generation, I think back to my grandparents and those early pioneers, and I wonder if their challenges were any more daunting than the new ones my boy and his family are facing today. But then, the idea of a dream that lies behind that big, bold logo comes to mind, and I take some comfort from that. UFA led the way for my family way back then, and I rest assured, knowing UFA is still leading the way for my family now. The future of this farm looks real bright.
Farm families across Alberta have always depended on UFA, and the future of today's agribusiness is UFA. You'll find that future in our new regional farm and ranch supply stores and our brand new family of convenience stores. Just like the Alberta farmer, UFA continues to build on a tradition, getting bigger and better at what we've always done best. UFA, we still have big dreams, and we're still taking bold steps.